Hi, my dear students. Okay, today I am going to take a new lesson from EVS. Okay, lesson is animals around us. We already started in our live class this lesson. Okay, we already completed a small portion from this lesson. Anyway, once again I repeat that points. So listen. Okay, so in this lesson, first we discussed, why the animals they live in groups. Okay, that we already discussed. That they live in groups, to search, to find food and water, and also to protect from other enemies. Okay, this help the animals to live, to stay in groups. Okay, we also, human beings, we also like to live in groups. We are living our families. Our families live with our neighbors. We all live in a neighborhood. Okay, like animals also stay in groups. Okay, so we call each animals groups in different names. Okay, so animals groups we can say herd. Okay, animals groups we can call herd. Okay, so a group of lion, what we can call a group of lion, it's pride. Okay, so we already discussed, that's why I am taking very fastly. Okay, group of chimpanzees or monkeys, that we call band. Okay, so they are coming, the animals they are coming in groups for searching to find their food and water. If we observe the animals, it's very interesting. Monkeys, they are coming with their families, with their children. Many members will be in a group. Okay, so monkeys they communicate with each other. If any member in that group find any food items, that inform by making a sound to other monkeys. Okay, and if any member in that group find any enemies or any unusual sounds, that member will inform by making any different sounds. That member will inform to other members in that groups. Okay, and also not only in the case of monkeys, in all animals, if any member in that group happen any wound, the other members they will keep food for that person, that animal. And the monkeys, in the case of monkeys, they communicate. Did you know how the monkeys they communicate each other? Did you observe? Okay, in my case I observed, normally sometimes that group of families they will come to my home also. Okay, that time I will observe that animals, they are making some sounds, and also through their facial expressions and through their gestures they are communicate each other. Okay, so this group, group of bees, okay, they also stay in groups. That group is we can call swarm. Okay, then group of fish also live in groups. When we put in some food items in water, that time all a group of fish they are coming together to eat it. Okay, group of fish, it's called schools. Last, it's we all familiar this group in our home. We can see group of ants. Ants also, we can see they are moving, in a group and with a line and for searching their food, and they are also going to their home in a line with the groups. Okay, so that group of ants, it's called colony. Okay, so these names you should remember. Each group of animals names you want to remember. Group of lion, pride, group of monkeys, band, group of bees, swarm, group of fish, schools, group of ants, colony. Okay, so all these animals, they live, they stay in groups. Okay, you know the reason. Next, the topic in the same lesson we have to discuss about animal behavior. Okay, so different animals, they are behave, they are behaving differently. Okay, some animals are shy animals and some animals are friendly animals. Okay, for example, if you scatter some rice near your home, you know, some birds and squirrels, they are coming to eat that rice. But you know, some birds and squirrels, they are not ready to come. If your presence is there, they are not ready to come to near that food. Okay, but some are ready to come and eat. Then some birds and squirrels, they are called shy animals. Okay, so if you if your absence, they will come and they try to eat that food. Okay, but in your presence, they are not ready to come to near that food items. Such animals are called shy animals. But friendly animals also there. You know, some animals and birds, they are coming, they are not afraid human beings. They are coming very friendly and they are ready to eat. Okay, so for example, we can say, you know, pigeons and cow, goats. In the case of hen, then ducks. These birds also, they very friendly. They, you know, whenever we give food item, very friendly. They come very fastly come and eat the food. Okay, so such animals we can call friendly animals. Next, animal babies love to play. Okay. Do you like to play with your brothers and sisters, with your friends? Okay, you all like to play with the others. In the case of animal babies also, they also like to play with the other babies, baby animals. Okay, you know, during the playtime, you also, you know, pushing each other while playing. These animal babies also, you know, we can see, you know, if you observe, if you watch the Animal Planet, that channel, we can see the baby animals also, they are pulling, pushing and playing each other. They also like to play each other like you. Okay, next, give and take relationships. Okay, not only in humans, in the case of animals also, we can see such type of relationships. For example, you know, did you see some birds, they are you know, sitting on the back of some animals, you know, back of cow and buffaloes? Did you see? In the fields, you know, while the cows and buffaloes, they are eating grass, that time some birds sitting on the back of that animals. Okay, so that that animals, that birds, you know, that eat some insects on the skin of that animals. Okay, so in the skin of cows there will be some insects. Okay, so that birds, which birds sitting on the back of that animals, that birds, you know, eat that insects from the skin of that cow or buffaloes. Okay, so they are eating their food. So in return, how, you know, so the bird can get their food from the skin of these cows and buffaloes. In return, you know, in return, that birds how help the cows and buffaloes, you know. If any enemies if any enemy's presence is there, you know, that birds make a shrill and alert the that cows and buffaloes the presence of enemies. Shrill means, you know, a loud sound that make that inform the animals the presence of enemies. Okay, so this relationship we can say give and take relationship. Okay, give and take relationship. Okay, in the case of yours, how did you behave to others? If anyone helped you, how did you give help to that person? Did you help each other? We should also follow this type of relationship. Okay. Then, you know, so which birds are sitting on the back of that animals? That birds we can call cattle egrets. What we call such birds? Cattle egrets. Then, sometimes, you know, some birds, they are riding on the back of some animals. For example, oxen and giraffe. Riding on some birds riding, you know, riding on the back of, they are moving with that animals. Okay, such birds we can call oxpeckers. So two types of birds, cattle egrets and oxpeckers. Some are sitting, only sitting and eating insects. Some birds are while moving the animals, birds are also riding on the back of some animals like oxen, giraffe, etc. So such birds we can call oxpeckers. Okay. Shrill, I told, you know, while when presence of enemies, that time these birds make some shrill, make loud sounds. That sound is called shrill. Next, we are going to discuss about the parts of the animal body. Okay, parts of the animal body. So first of all, we have to discuss in the case of, you know, their ears. Okay. So we know that the ears of the animals, they are different in shape and size. Is it? Some animals, they have, you know, long ears. Some have, you know, small ears. Okay. And you know, some and also the, you know, the ears placed in different, you know, on the head in different areas. You know, some animals have the ears in the sides of the head. Some animals, like, you know, did you see the ear of rabbit? Okay, the ears of rabbit, it's on the head like this. On the head of rabbits, it's placed its ears. Okay, somehow some animals have their sides of the head. We have also sides, you know, our ears are in the sides of our head. And you know, animals like tiger, then lion, these animals also have the ears in the sides of the head. Okay, and you know, elephant also, its ears have its sides on the head. Its ears, you know, we know that its ears, it's big one. Okay, it's external, we can see the ear, its external ears, it's big one, and it's used not only for hearing, its ears it's using just like for a fan. Okay, to cool its body. Okay, so some animals' ears we can see, but some animals' ears we can't see there. Okay, can you say the names of such animals? Which animals' ears we can't see? Can you say? Some some birds, birds, their ears we can't see. Okay, two tiny holes we can see in the sides of both sides of its head. Okay, and that holes, it's covered with its feathers. Okay, തൂവലുകൊണ്ട് ഇങ്ങനെ മൂടിയിരിക്കും അതിൻ്റെ ചെവി, ചെറിയ രണ്ട് ഓട്ട പോലെ ഉണ്ടാവുള്ളൂ, അത് തൂവലുകൊണ്ട് ഇങ്ങനെ മൂടിയിരിക്കും. So that's why we can't see the ears. So such ears we can say internal ears. Okay, but our ears, some animals like tiger, elephant, lions, these ears we can see. These are external ears. But some ears we can't see. Such ears we can say internal ears. Okay, for example, birds and also lizards. Lizards also, its ears, only two small holes only there, so that we can't see. Such ears we can say internal ears. Birds and lizards ears, internal ears. Next, body hair. That means we know that all animals, our body is covering with the skin. Our body also covered with the skin. Okay. But the animals, their skin, their body is covered with the skin and hair also. Hair also we can see on the body of on the skin of animals. Okay. Some animals have long hair on the body, but some animals, they have short hair on skin. Some the animals living in the polar regions, cold area, in some areas, ice covered area in the polar region. So in that area, very cold climate it's feeling. So to protect from the cold, the animals living in that places, they have long hair. For example, animals, yaks, they are living in cold areas. And polar bears, dhruvakaradi ennu parayille, so they have long hair to protect from the cold. But the animals living in the warm places like our place, okay, here we can see cow, buffaloes, these animals have a long or short hair. Cow's hair, did you see? Did you watch? Okay, the cow's hair is short one. Okay, so their hair is short one because they can live in, they are living in the warm places. Okay, so they have short hair. And also, some patterns and some designs we can see on the skin of the animals, is it? So animals like leopards, cheetah, their skin, it's very beautiful, many spots we can see on the skin, and striped, in the case of tiger, okay, striped lines we can see in the skin of tiger. So how these patterns and different colors they get, because of the different colored hair. Okay, that different colored hair give the different patterns, different color for these animals. Okay, these different patterns, how these patterns help these animals? These patterns help these animals, when they are hiding for their prey. That time they can hide. These patterns help them to hide in jungles. Okay, കാട്ടിലൊക്കെ ഇങ്ങനെ വലിയ കാട്ടിൽ കുറ്റിച്ചെടികളുടെ ഒക്കെ ഇടയിൽ മറഞ്ഞിരിക്കുമ്പോൾ അതിൻ്റെ ഇര, പ്രേ മീൻസ് പ്രേ മീൻസ് ഇരയാട്ടോ. അപ്പോൾ ഇരയെ പിടിക്കാൻ ഇങ്ങനെ മറഞ്ഞിരിക്കുമ്പോൾ ആ വരുന്ന മൃഗങ്ങൾ ഇതിനെ പെട്ടെന്ന് കാണില്ല. ഇങ്ങനെ ഈ വള്ളിയും പുള്ളിയൊക്കെ ആയിട്ട് ഈ കുറ്റിക്കാട്ടിൻ്റെ ഇടയിൽ ഒളിഞ്ഞിരിക്കുമ്പോൾ മറ്റു മൃഗങ്ങൾ ഇതിനെ കാണില്ല. അപ്പോൾ പെട്ടെന്ന് അവയെ അടുത്തെത്തുമ്പോൾ ചാടി വീണ് പിടിക്കാം, അതിനും സഹായിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. സോ ദീസ് ടൈപ്പ് ഓഫ് പാറ്റേൺസ് ഹെൽപ്പ് ദീസ് ആനിമൽസ് ടു catch their prey. Prey means ira. But you know, some animals, they have not hair on their body. Can you say any name of such animals? They have no hair on their skin. In the case of fish, is it it has no hair on its skin. Okay, and also in the case of snakes also no hair on its skin. They have, you know, scales means ഇങ്ങനെ പാമ്പിൻ്റെ മീനിൻ്റെ മുകളിൽ ഇങ്ങനെ ഒരു ചെതുമ്പൽ പോലെ അങ്ങനെ കാണാം. They have no hair. Okay. They have, you know, they have internal ears also, not external ears. In the case of snakes, many people, they have doubt the snakes can hear or not, the snakes have ears or not. The snakes also, they have internal ears, and also they, you know how the snakes find out the presence of other animals or other living things. You know, while they are moving, or they are moving on the ground. Okay, while they are they get the sense of other sounds by its vibration. Okay, ഭൂമിയിൽ ഉണ്ടാവുന്ന ഒരു ജീവിയുടെ അനക്കം അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അതിൻ്റെ ഒരു വൈബ്രേഷൻ ഇതിന് ഈ സ്നേക്സിന് കിട്ടും. So through that vibration, it's get the presence of that other animals. Okay, so the animal world, it's the animal world, it's very interesting one. Different animals, they are in different shapes, different attitude, habits. It's a very interesting thing to observe these animals. So you also try to observe the animals and birds which are coming to your home. You just observe them. Okay, so read the lesson topic very well and write these parts terms in your notebook. Textbook read, it's must. Okay, students, shall we wind up today's class? Okay, bye.